Hi, friends. Happy Friday. I love Fridays. How are you? I hope you're awesome. Ladies, mostly ladies and some men, wanted to share some thoughts. And so, given this very life on social media, this very time we live in, to tell everyone all the details of their tiny little mind. I mean, I don't want my entire life on the internet, but some people do that. And we should be grateful for the people who do that. And here's why. I see mostly men who are dating or who want to date or who are absolute incels. They're broadcasting that they want virgins, okay? And automatically you know that this person is either brainwashed by their religion or they are incredibly insecure about their performance or their overall confidence or both, okay? And they broadcast things like that. They broadcast things like, rainbow hair, colorful, gorgeous murder nails, bright makeup, boob crack, that are a no-go for them or uncool or unacceptable, and that they don't want their woman. And honestly, if they don't have a woman, so the woman that they want, and that they should be not wearing whatever because it makes them look cheap, gaudy, slutty, overtly sexual, et cetera, et cetera. And these insecure boys and men who target very young women, minors, they target minors because they can't allow a woman to be smarter than them, to be educated, to be independent. Self-fulfilled women are a threat to incel type thinking. And it's election season here in the United States, and there are total dumbass dude bro politicians literally shooting themselves in the dick because but they're talking about the blue hairs, and what they mean is the women like I just described, women like Monte Mader, who is an amazing source of knowledge of Christian nationalism information. She grew up in it and she's so smart, and she has the stabbiest nails and she's absolutely gorgeous. Women like Daniella, the knitting cult lady who always knits without looking. You try that. I can't do it. She can. She's awesome. She's a Harvard educated cult scholar. And she pulled her very own ass out of the Children of God cult when she was a teenager. A teenager in from a life, a life altering life, every bit of your life controlling cult. And she did that. And I mean, she's just amazing. And she's colorful. She has the rainbow hair. She wears hats with butterflies looking like they're flying on them, and she has a sharp tongue. Her boobs are out, which they don't like that either. And she's so independent and gorgeous, and has so many beautiful ideas to share, insight to share. I mean, it's just the knowledge is there. It's wonderful. In 1986, I was 16 years old. In 1986, one of my friends in class, I think it was math, but I don't remember for sure, colored like a strip of my hair pink with a pink highlighter, and it was really cool, and I loved it. I typically had like really light bleached hair that was in then, and so something like highlighter pens would really really stand out on that color of hair. And so when I went to lunch with my friends at the restaurant where my mom worked, she humiliated me in front of all the customers, telling me how ridiculous my hair looked and whatnot. And my friends were just like, "Oh my gosh, your hair looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it," which I thought I really loved it and I thought it looked cool. But my mom she was born in 1934, and she was just don't rock the boat person. She was very well trained, like not even consciously, by the patriarchy. And so once my kids were old enough to voice their own wishes, one of my kids wanted blue, green, and purple hair, all at the same time, and we did that. And another kid wanted Harley Quinn hair with the pink and blue, and we also did that. And their hair was permanent. And that highlighter that my friend put in my hair, it just washed right out. Theirs was permanent, and I just so wanted my children to be who they want to be and not who, adult figures, or the patriarch, or whatever wanted them to be. And so today my nails are mostly short because I would hurt myself or somebody else with them if I had nails like Monte Mader. And I love coloring my hair red, even more intense than whenever, I was a kid and my hair was like a strawberry blonde. I don't straighten it. I've been told I have a big mouth, that I'm allowed. And, so that's an offensive thing for me, having a big mouth. And so I get louder. And so we'll kind of transition, but still related. Why do you think Erica Nutball Kirk and other women at TPUSA or TPUSA are targeting high school girls? High school girls. Why are they targeting them? They're going to high schools and functions with minors, girls that are really, really young and close to being adults, like close to 18, but not, or around that age. And they're telling them to have more kids than they can afford. And these are women that say that they gave up modeling, TV parts, etc., so that they can be stay-at-home moms and serve their husbands. These same women that have degrees, they're worth quite a bit of money. Erica Kirk is worth millions because of Charlie. And Charlie, bless him, he targeted college-age kids. As you know, that he went around to universities. And that was what he was doing, was talking to them and arguing with them about, these types of issues. And why do you think that they're going even younger? Why do they not target women that are in their 30s or 40s or 50s? It's all a part of this movement that we see and hear that we're in today to oppress the brilliance of girls and women, to make these independent, beautiful, thinking women irrelevant and bogged down. So the patriarchy, okay, the leaders, when they break democracy, you won't have the power to fight back. Okay, Erica and women like her do not have your best interest, only their own bank accounts. They have a lot of money, these women that are telling you that, and telling our children that. I have teenage children. And the men that are promoting this, whether it's online or at TPUSA events or whatever, churches, the men are they're insecure weenie boys who can't handle people of color and women being in charge. And during the last election cycle, I saw woman after woman after woman after conservative state woman on my feeds posting how Kamala Harris sucked dicks to get to the top. Kamala Harris, an HBCU graduate, lawyer Kamala. Okay, all of the political offices that Kamala Harris has held are elected positions, not appointed, elected. And you can tell who they are by how they pronounce her name. And so the incredibly insecure patriarchy does not have any woman's best interest in their hearts at all.